Hello, everyone. If you're seeing this, I'll have had my second dose. So I had this done in advance just in case I end up feeling looped for the next couple weeks. So, what better way to ease back in than with my look at more Pokemon Sun and Ultra Legends, with both the episodes covered here, bringing me to the 100th episode of the series. So, for the first half of this two-parter with Battling the Beast Within, we open Kui's lab where Ash finds Professor Kui and his wife, Professor Burnett, doing exercises early in the morning on their surfboards. Top of TCG Easter egg with surfing Pikachu on Ash's shirt. This is one aspect I really like to show how the professors are more than just his hosts. Their mentors become a surrogate family over the course of this anime, and a major reason why they are among my favorite characters in the series. After chucking a pair of Pyukumuku back in the ocean, Ash joins him before breakfast before he heads to Pokemon Academy. He's taking it all in. Tapu Koko looks on from above. After the intro, Ash runs to the Pokemon Academy to have a match with Kiawe when he comes across Tapu Koko. In a bright flash of light, Ash and Pikachu are transposed into a parallel universe, separating them from much of the regular cast throughout the bulk of the story. In their place is a world much like theirs, but a much more desolate one at that. It's to explore the ruins, they come across the Mesh Ultra Beast Gluttony, better known by its name, Guzzlord. The two are nearly saved by Zeraora, another trainer. While some initially believed this was an older Ash or this continuity's version of Red, what it turned out instead was an entirely new character known as Dia. So one of the creators many recent ways of saying, and now for something completely different. As Dia and Ash evacuate the premises, I will point out that we like how two-parter makes the normally colorful setting much more muted, which is a major advantage in the new art direction to play with lighting and color palettes. Ash is thankful for the rescue, though Zeraora isn't too pleased about having his tail snuggled. Dia then reveals he once tried to battle Guzzlord as part of an elite team known as the Ultra Rangers. I also note this is one of the few times Passimian was used here, not just in the dub, but it seems OLM really tries to use him once very sparingly after that one episode that got skipped. The Ultra Rangers and most civilians were driven away from Melee Island, leaving Dia as a first, last, and only line of defense against Guzzlord and devouring everything in its path. Dia stayed behind to protect what's left of the island, as we see shots of what it once was, and although the story never spells this out exactly, this young man with a Litten is heavily implied to be a younger Dia. Ash vows to help stop Guzzlord and restore peace on land, though Dia is reluctant, especially after a surprise match with Zeraora. Later, Dia gives Ash a bag of Pokebeans for Pikachu and is continue exploring the conquest remains Pokemon Academy in this universe. To be continued right now. Everyone enters the school, and Ash discovers old photographs on the ground. Once again, the episodes never outright state this, but it's a heavy hint that the boy with the Litten is a younger Dia. We then formally enter the second part of the story, parallel friendships. Dia then explains the concept of parallel universes to Ash, and since they're already inside the school, it helps they already have the chalkboard handy. Though it initially baffles Ash, Dia does get through to him, and no matter where they appear, parallel universes and alternate timelines are a concept that have always fascinated me. Mirror universe in Star Trek, Biff getting the almanac, The Flash messing with timelines, the list goes on and on. Dia then explains how Guzzlord appeared 10 years prior to the events of the story, and stresses that Ash's timeline must not share the same fate as his own. As a solemn warning, Ash is given dinner as he has eaten since he got to Dia's parallel universe. After Dia eats some rations himself, he explains how he began fighting alongside Zeraora to send Guzzlord back home. He also obviously has a Z-Ring, but the Z-Power has long since left his land. I haven't mentioned this yet, but Ash reveals the same thing happened when he arrived in this universe. Guzzlord's weak spot is the head, so Ash vows to help send Guzzlord back where it came from so he can return home as well. They begin training, but the only problem with bean cans is the same with any training dummy. They don't fight back. After Pikachu and Zeraora spar again, Ash and Dia opt to put their plan into action against Guzzlord, drawing it back towards the Ultra Hole in the center of Howley City. This engagement is quite well constructed and shows how this art direction is just as valid as the animation style as previous generations of the show. On that note, I still submit this anime does respect the canon of the games, and it's just as valid as the other adaptations. Just when things seem lost, the Tapu Koko at this timeline restores their Z power with a combined strength. They go halt havoc, Z move sent Guzzler back where it came from. Peace being restored to Dia's home, one less energetic battle, Ash and Pikachu sent back home to their universe. However, much of their surprise and delight was days for Ash and Pikachu as only moments everyone else back home. Closing the two reflecting on the events they just went through. Been wanting to address it for ages, I'm glad I finally got a chance to. With 100 episodes of this anime as of this two-parter, I can honestly say the third season of the Sun and Moon series is easily the best one I've covered so far already. These two episodes in particular have helped take the series from initially being written off as the runt of the litter and trying to cash on Yokai Watch and now being looked back on quite favorably. It's no surprise the new series already has a lot of story similarities. I'm hoping to talk about both more in the near future. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you all again soon. Alola.